Hello, my name's Caroline and I'm one of the college advisors at Exeter College. This is just a short presentation to answer some of the questions that students frequently ask us. So let's get started. So first of all, how do I choose what to study at Exeter College? So I think that the most important thing is to choose subjects that you enjoy and also subjects that you're strong in as well. It's worth thinking about what you might want to study after college, whether that's university, an apprenticeship or a particular career, just to ensure that you are choosing subjects that are going to lead you in that direction. If you're not sure what you want to do after college, then choosing subjects or courses that are going to keep your options open may be a good way to go. So how do you apply for Exeter College? Most students will apply online and they can do that through the homepage of the college website. There is a short video that also explains how to fill in the online application system. If you have any problems with the application or you don't have access to IT, then you can complete a paper application and either post or email that to the college. Next question, will I need to attend an interview? Yes, so all students who apply to Exeter College will have to attend an interview, and that would normally be with a subject lecturer from the course, or if it's in the case of A-levels, one of the A-levels that you've chosen to apply for. This year we've had to do interviews virtually, so we've had virtual interviews through Microsoft Teams and also phone interviews as well. So, but everyone will have an interview at Exeter College. If you haven't yet heard about your interview, there could be a few reasons. It could just be a time where we've had lots of applications, so the customer service team in the admissions department will be working their way through that, and you will hear from them shortly. Very occasionally, you may have included some information on your application form that means that we need to have a little bit more supporting information. If that's the case, you will hear about this, so there will be a reason why your application maybe has been placed on hold whilst we contact another agency for some further information. If you have any problems or questions about this, though, you can contact the customer service team using the email address info@exe-coll.ac.uk. Okay, moving on. So, how will your interview work and what will you be asked? So I mentioned before the interview this year likely will be either phone or through Microsoft Teams. In terms of what you'll be asked, we really want to ensure that you're offered a place on the course that's right for you in terms of what you want to do in the future, but also in terms of your interests and your academic ability as well. So the interview is all about just making sure the course is right for you. So we might ask you why you've chosen to apply for that particular course, how things are going at school, and a bit of information about your predicted or target grades. We might ask you about any interests that you have in terms of sort of extracurricular hobbies. We might ask you what you might want to go on to do in the future. So please don't worry about your interview. It really isn't anything to worry about. It's just to ensure that we are offering you a place on the right course for you. And of course, interviews are a great opportunity for you to ask questions as well, because you're being interviewed by somebody who might be one of your lecturers next year. After your interview, you will then receive what we call a conditional offer. So you'll receive in the post a piece of paper that says which course that you've been offered a place on, and it's conditional, so it will tell you what grades you need to achieve to be able to be accepted on that course. So you will be given that information during the interview as well, but you also get that paper document in the post afterwards. Um, Lots of students do ask this question, so can you change your course later on? And yes, you absolutely can. So please don't feel that you're absolutely stuck with what you put on your application form. If you know that you want to change courses, it is possible to log back into the online account and make the change on there. If it's a really big change, so for example, you're choosing from a programme of 3 A-levels to a full-time BTEC or T-level, you might need to have a second interview. If it's just a small change, so maybe changing one subject at A level, then it's likely that you won't have to have another interview. You don't have to log back in though, so please don't feel that you every time you maybe change your mind, or that you have to actually log back into the account, because that will mean that everything is changed on the system for you. So if you think you need a little bit more time, if you're maybe thinking you might want to change courses, then you might want to wait, do a little bit more revision into your course subjects, maybe watch some of the videos that were recorded at our virtual open events, just to find out some more course information before making your final decision. Um, can you come and look around Exeter College? Unfortunately, at the moment, we have had to have all of our open events virtually this year. So what that does mean, though, is there are lots and lots of resources that were recorded for the open events that you can watch at any point. So there's loads of videos introducing Exeter College, information about our, all of the support available, and then also different subject videos and faculty area videos as well. So there's lots and lots of information online. Just have a look on the open event, the virtual experience pages of the college website to find out more. Also, myself and a couple of my colleagues in the advice team, we recorded a video a few weeks ago as well. So that will allow you to actually have a look and see what subjects are studied in which buildings, and also what the buildings look like at the moment. If anything changes in the future, later on in the year, and we're able to do things in person, then of course we will be in touch with you and let you know what's happening. Okay, moving on again. So you'll be travelling outside of Exeter. Can you get any help with this? Absolutely, yes. So we have a subsidised travel scheme, and that's a travel pass that's available for students who live more than 3 miles outside of the city. So it is subsidised, which means the cost of the travel pass can often be quite significantly cheaper than if you were actually buying a daily or weekly travel pass, whether that's the bus or the train. So we will contact you normally in around the summer holidays or summer term, if you are living outside of the city, to give you more information about the travel pass. If you want to find out a bit more now, there is information on our website, so just have a look under the school leavers pages, and that will give you an idea about the different travel passes available, and also the cost from previous years as well. Can you get help with the costs of coming to college? So yes, we do have a student bursary team. So the 16 to 19 bursary fund is for learners whose household income is below £24,000. So if that does apply to you, then you can apply for the bursary, and again, you would do that in the summer term. If you want to go onto the college website now and have a look under financial support, you will be able to pop your details in, and then when the forms are available, we'll either email or post those to you, whichever you prefer. So if you'd like to put yourself in the system, so we've got your details ready to send you the form when it's available in the summer term, you can do that. We also have a 16 to 19 vulnerable learners bursary as well, which is available for some students. Okay, moving on again. So what happens when you get your GCSE results? So everybody at that stage will have had their interview, or most people will have had their interview. We will then contact you with details of your enrolment appointment. So enrolment happens after GCSE results. So you'll come along to the college, meet a subject lecturer, we'll run through your grades with you, talk to you about the course that you've originally applied for, whether you have got the grades required to do that, whether you still want to do that course, whether you want to make any changes to your programme, or whether you need to make any changes if you haven't quite got the grades that you were expecting. So lots and lots of advice and guidance, really supportive process to make sure that you are enrolling on the right course for you at that point. So you'll normally hear about your enrolment appointment around about sort of July time, end of July time, and then the enrolment appointment will happen after GCSE results day, which is normally at the end of August. And then the final question, if you still have questions, who can you ask? So there is lots and lots of information on our website. So do have a look on there under the school leavers section, lots and lots of information. So maybe have a look on there. As I mentioned in the video earlier, we have had the virtual open events this year. So it has meant that we've got lots and lots of videos that have been recorded about the different courses, support services, and just general college in general. So maybe have a watch of some of those those as well. And finally, you can always contact us. So as I said earlier, I'm Caroline, I'm one of the college advisors. There's a team of 6 of us, and we're really, really happy to help if you do have any questions about coming to college. If you have specific questions about your application or the status of your interview, you can also contact the customer service team as well. So I hope that's been useful. The college advice team email address is cat@exe-coll.ac.uk, and you can also see some information that we've put together about things like choosing courses and progression ideas on the website as well. So I hope you find that information useful. So that's us there. Please do keep in touch with us. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much.